So I kind of forgot that I did album reviews at one point, and ever since I reviewed Vultures 1, way better albums have resurfaced since then, but I didn't review them because, I don't know, I just didn't think about it. And only just now did I get reminded of it. And, well, Vultures 2 dropped now, so I guess it's fitting. I got a fucking trip to Finland planned, so I'm not gonna be uploading for a damn long time, so I'm about to just rush the fuck out of this video. So was a lot of this album rushed as well, so it gets a rushed ass review as well. So let's just get through this shit. I don't know if they sampled the thanks intro or whatever the fuck, but it's a pretty good introduction to the album. Decently hype. I give it a 7.5 out of 10. You were the only thing that felt like home. This song is pretty forgettable. Actually, the majority of this album is going to be forgettable. Kanye literally made us want to forget about the first one because he took it off of his fucking channel. But anyway, yeah, it's good. 7 out of 10. Field Trip got leaked already. The only thing that changed is that Kodak Black was on the song, which I liked his feature a decent amount. It's definitely one of the best songs off the album. Very hype. I give it a 9 out of 10. Now I heard the beat and immediately I thought, fuck, it's gonna be like Carnival. And I can't listen to Carnival anymore. Before the TikTok Riz Party, whatever the fuck it was, came out, it was cool. Now, just the overplayedness in general, like, I don't even blame the TikTok Riz Party. It's just so fucking corny listening to that song now. But so I thought it was going to be corny as hell and I wouldn't be able to take it seriously, but I'm not going to lie, once the drums kicked in and I heard Ye's flow and shit, I can't lie, it's pretty tough. I done had too many friends that died. Sometimes I can't believe I'm still alive. They'll probably ruin this just like they did Carnival, but for now I'll give it a 8 out of 10, fuck's sake.
You better buy me those fucking shoes.
I can't really review a goddamn interlude, so I won't give it a rating. But what the fuck is this shit, and what does it even mean? It doesn't transition to anything. This shit's just weird. This motherfucker Kanye just gets more bipolar than as the days go on, and I don't even fucking know. I won't even be surprised if on his next album he samples goddamn spider monkeys fucking or some shit, but what the hell ever. On to the next actual song. She said she leaving her boyfriend. This is another song that got leaked, so I wasn't too surprised to see it. It's very good. 9 out of 10. Neighbors know this shit get. This whole fucking song just sounds like he's trying to get Kim back. It's kind of sad, but as a song it's mid as hell. 4 out of 10. This song is decent. I like Lil Wayne's feature, but then they just put fucking husband on the song again for no fucking reason. I don't know why. Only thing you really need is a husband. The only thing you really need is a husband. Honestly, just for making me listen to that shit again, I'm gonna give it like a 5 out of 10. It was kind of mid anyway. This song is short as shit. But I mean, it's cool, I guess. I don't know. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. So instead of T.Y. or Kanye rapping on this, it's just Kanye's daughter rapping. But I think in a desperate attempt to save her shitty rapping skills, obviously, because she's a fucking child, Kanye produced it in a way to where it would just, like, repeat what she's saying, and it would sound like he's, like, spamming some, like, weird-ass soundboard. as like a shitty DJ or some shit. It does not save the song at all, and worst part is, I've heard a million other songs where the artist genuinely just sounds like a fucking soundboard, just repeating the same bullshit. And to no surprise, it always sounds ass. That one World Cup song where it was the one bitch going tuka tuka ta ta some shit, that shit was ass. So is this. 0.5 out of 10.
Big booty bitch, I know who paid for it.
This is a solid song. I like Young Thug's verse, and Kanye's was pretty good too. It's kind of sad that I have to be slightly surprised when Kanye has a solid verse nowadays, but it's whatever. 9 out of 10. The first half of this song is so fucking beautiful. I've had the melody of the beat stuck in my head like all day when this album first dropped, and it was beautiful. But then the second half, nothing is wrong with the beat during the second half. It's just what Kanye is doing.
Little baby, go listen to Future, bitch. Go stomp, you don't think about your future, bitch. Don't stomp on the thump, I'm new with this. Dun dun, now done, I'm gonna do with this. Pound lamp, done a thing, don't think this. Can't bump on the thumb for you fake bitch.
He sounds like a sped kid during popcorn reading. A Drake bit. Like, what the fuck? You can keep the second half. The first half was way better. The melody was amazing and I loved it. But the second half, the production is good, but what the fuck are you spitting? The first half gets a 9 out of 10, but this shit, now I gotta give it like, just because of the first half, I'll give it the overall song a 7 out of 10, but goddamn, you ruined it. This is one of the few songs on the album where the only main thing I have to complain about is the production, because the beat is nice, but apart from that, it overall just sounds very unfinished the more you get into the song. But it's still okay. 7 out of 10. Not gonna lie, this shit damn near put me to sleep. 4 out of 10.
Say it's mine, yeah, no it's mine, yeah, mine.
They nerfed the fuck out of the original. 6.5 out of 10, I guess. This song was okay, but not very memorable, like a 5.9 out of 10. Overall, I think this album is better than Vultures 1, so that makes it Kanye's second worst album. I give it like a 7.7 out of 10, but if it didn't have as good of production as it did, it'd probably be like a 3, I'm not even gonna lie. This honestly just further raises my question on what is going on with 2024's music. When you look at the lineup of artists that we've had drop albums this year, it's kind of hard to wonder how there hasn't been a single, like, classic album. We've gotten memorable albums. We Don't Trust You 1 is a memorable album. We Don't Trust You 2 was fucking dog shit, but, you know, it's not like the albums we're getting are bad. It's just like none of them seem to reach their full potential. Think about it. We've gotten 2 Kanye albums in a year, both collabs with T.Y. Dolla $ign, who is a very underrated artist, and they were both and carried by production. We've gotten 2 Future and Metro collab albums, which has probably been very long awaited, and the first one was memorable, but honestly, the only songs I've had back-to-back on my playlist is Cinderella and Like That. She Fried and, you know, Everyday Hustle and songs like that are cool and all, but overall, the album is memorable, but not like, oh my god, classic. And like I just said, the sequel to it was shit. We've also had Chief Keef drop 2 albums, one a collab with Mike Will, and one being the very long and anticipated Almighty So 2, both of which memorable to me, but not classic level albums. Denzel Curry dropped, very good album, but again, I don't know about a classic, like really solid, one of the best of this year, but you know. Don Toliver, Childish Gambino, So many artists have dropped, and none of them have gotten us like a classic, like, oh my god, so good album. I mean, motherfuckers are saying that album of the year right now is Brat or whatever the shit. I could only get through 3 songs of that dookie ass album. I don't know what the hell people are talking about. That shit is ass. Honestly, either Kendrick needs to drop an album, J. Cole needs to drop The Fall Off, which also J. Cole did drop an album this year and nobody gave a fuck about it. Either that needs to happen, or the only person who I think can make a classic album this year is A$AP Rocky when he drops Don't Be Dumb. And I will definitely review that one when it comes out, because I'm hype as shit for that. But if that album somehow ends up being then I just give up. Frank Ocean could come out of retirement this year, it feels like, and it would still just be like a 7 out of 10 or some shit album. I guess in conclusion,
I miss the old Kanye, straight from the gold Kanye. Chop up the soul Kanye, set on his goals Kanye. I hate the new